We will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, we're watching Independence Day. My name's Max.
My name's J-Rod.
And, yeah, we're doing Independence Day. Because it's Independence Day.
If we did this right.
Let's hope we don't. Comes out on July 5th. You guys messed up.
I was just going to say Happy August. That's how bad we are at this.
Oh, I mean, if we screw up too badly, like, as bad as it could get, it could just be, I didn't say which Independence Day, so it could just be next year.
Or just release it on the 14th, like, Happy Independence Day, France.
All good options.
Yeah.
So,
according to YouTube, there's between 200 to 250 countries at any given time, so who knows?
It's very true. That's how many things end up blocking these Filmfakers commentaries. But we fight for you because we love you. And we are going to do the scene from Independence Day with the initial attack on the mothership and the counterattack from the aliens. So, Jared, do you want to tell us the timestamp or time left, depending on how we're watching this?
It's on a normal DVD. So, the timestamp is 59 minutes and 42 seconds into this film.
All right, nice.
So, yeah.
Let me know when you're going to take the ticker.
Hopefully you'll see it, but it's going now.
All right. Yeah, so we have airplanes, like, terrestrial airplanes, not alien airplanes, and terrestrial Will Smith.
Good old terrestrial Will Smith.
Yeah, and terrestrial Harry Connick Jr.
Yeah, it's always good seeing Harry Connick Jr. in an acting role and not just in a talkie, or a singy.
Yeah. Yep. I don't mind if he sings, but like when he's the host of American Idol, it's like, what are you doing, guy?
Yeah, that was weird, but it's fine.
I mean, somebody's got to host American Idol. It's back now, so.
Yeah, but he's multi-talented, so I'll give it to him. He's doing it, and it makes sense because Will Smith did the same thing. Singer, actor. Why not have both of the Flyboys be that?
Desperado, Rough Rider.
Also Desperado, sure.
But yeah, I mean, this scene, when we just watched it, we always generally pre-watch the scenes before we go into these, so we have some idea of what we're going to talk about and what's going to happen. But I was impressed with how most of the CG in this scene holds up pretty well.
Yeah, it's not too bad for, what is this, 1997? My brain wants to say. I have the DVD in front of me.
I was going to say, you said you had the DVD.
Look at the DVD while you talk and I read.
Okay, so DVD, for those of you who don't know, is a disc that you play and the movie's on it. You don't just go to like a website and watch it on streaming or download it and watch it. You actually put a disc into a disc drive. Computers used to have those. They used to come standard on computers. But, times change. We're old.
Yeah, 1996. I just looked at it. Damn it. Yeah, 1996.
Okay, so it's
you
10
threw me
years
off 'cause
younger than us.
You threw me off because I was like, oh, wait. There's also, when I was younger, computers didn't even have DVD drives because those had not been invented yet.
I wasn't even going to go into that.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, I mean, like, what he does that's a nice job here, especially, is he keeps the camera moving a lot. So it just adds so much energy. And I mean, we go over this pretty regularly on Filmfakers. If you want to give your scene a little bit more oomph, a good idea is adding a little bit of movement to the camera. But there needs to be a reason for it. Like these close-ups, we're like on the plane with them, so we see things are bouncing around, and it gives us a little bit of a feeling of that. And these big sweeping shots are CG shots, and they could actually move the camera in these CG shots. So in a way, they kind of really help add a little bit of grandioseness at a time that, oh my God, there's a moth in my face.
All right, well, I'll try to talk a little bit more while you...
I'm good. But at a time where it was really hard to do shots like this one that's happening now, like this was groundbreaking in '96, and it still holds up pretty well now.
Yeah, it does. And like
Unlike
overall,
Will
this
Smith's
movie
career.
does.
Yeah, I agree.
Like this is definitely something I would gladly watch 1 to 2 times on actual Independence Day.
You watch it 2 times on a single Independence Day.
It's kind of like Christmas Story, where this could easily be not stream, but like put on loop on a channel, and I would leave it on and probably watch through parts of it a few times, and cumulatively probably watch it for two times worth. Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I can see that. I mean, it's definitely a good throw it in the background movie because this is a movie like a lot of these big blockbusters that is composed of parts. Where it's like this is a really cool part, so you stop what you're doing for a minute, watch it for like 2.5 minutes, and then go back to what you're doing.
Yep. So that's why I figured I'd have us do this so we can actually enjoy some of this on actual Independence Day. Crossing fingers.
Well, as long as the studio that put this out doesn't fight us tooth and nail, we'll get there.
Yeah. So we'll definitely see what happens. But no matter when you're seeing this, hopefully you're enjoying the memories of seeing this when you were younger. Because
and if not,
man, I
leave us
loved
a
this
comment.
movie when I was a kid.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if you're like younger and you saw this, way later on. Does it hold any value for you as a film? Is it just we're looking at it with our nostalgia glasses on? But I think overall, it's Roland Emmerich, like the guy who brought us Stargate, and I mean, this is a competently directed film. It's a reasonable story. It's a little over the top, but I mean, it's a summer blockbuster.
Oh yeah, but I mean, you're gonna get that, especially with some of the cast. Like, Will Smith, his movies always had some craziness going on. We just did a Men in Black episode, so you know that we're fans of Will Smith movies from the 90s.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, and then this scene surprisingly holds up too. Like, there's a lot going on.
Blast that go nowhere.
Well, I mean, you fire a dud every once in a while.
Just disappear are so funny.
So here's where I see the problem is that they had more CG budget than they did pyro.
Mm-hmm.
And they were just like, all right, just throw a whole bunch. We'll set some pyro and have some of the blasts go there. And then nobody was like, what happens to the blasts that don't explode?
Yep. I mean, because when you're dealing with real-life explosives, like 12 explosions is a ton.
Yeah, that can get expensive real fast because you're literally basically setting money on fire.
Yeah, and if you have explosions too close to each other, things will explode more than you want them to explode.
Yeah, or just at least not when you want them to.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that seems like a lot, but until you're like, oh, the ship, like the invasion piece we're showing has like 4 dozen ships in it. Whoops.
Yeah, like they came with a lot of firepower, and they didn't really plan for that on the practical side.
No. And you can definitely tell the airplane scenes in this scene are definitely jacked from 2 major sources, Star Wars and Top Gun.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's basically what this movie is a cross between those two as far as the fight scenes.
Yeah.
And then now we also see that a parachute is the best weapon against a spaceship with a shield.
Yep.
And when he lands, that looks like the most painful thing ever.
Yeah.
I know that's what you're supposed to do when you're coming down real fast, just go limp, but it looks like he's coming down dead.
Yep. I agree, and it's good that that was a nice touch. Like, it wasn't just like he landed on his feet. I like that he kind of gets bumped around and beaten, and he had to sacrifice his ship to get there, and
he
goes struggling with the parachute. Like, it's good, yeah.
But then he's just super cocky. He's like, I'm just going to keep doing it. I will get as many planes as it takes to make all of you land right next to each other.
Mm-hmm. It's good. I mean, he's the Fresh Prince, right?
Of Bel Air.
And now he's going to become Alien Face Puncher. I like these aliens designs.
Oh, yeah, they look very cool. Welcome to Earth.
I love how he's confident One Punch did it.
Well, it's One Punch Man. He's not One Punch Man. So, yeah.
There you go.
This
Gotta
movie.
end it with the Arnold Schwarzenegger line. Oh, it's good though. I mean, it's a good fun romp. It's trying to be an action sci-fi movie. Like, it's not trying to pull any punches. I mean, it's just so honestly ridiculous.
Yeah.
You can't hate it. I don't think. I mean, if you do, in the comments, let us know why you hate it. Is it Randy Quaid's fault? It's probably his fault.
Probably. But I tell you what, if you want to be inspired, the end of this movie when, oh my God, Bill Pullman gives his speech, the President of the United States. He gives his speech, you will be inspired. And you'll be like, great. Man, why can't the world just watch this movie and think, if aliens come, we're doomed. We should unite.
Yeah. I mean, Ozymandias will bring a giant space squid, or just aliens will come down eventually. Maybe,
yeah, it's like First Contact for Star Trek.
Yep. And Day the Earth Stood Still. Gort coming down and just going to blow up the Earth. Like, you never know.
First Contact was a little better because it didn't have to result in a lot of people dying. But whatever.
Well, that is Independence Day, and we hope that you enjoy yours, and thank you for spending part of it with us. And if it's not Independence Day, have a good rest of your day.
I could have been at a barbecue.
We could have, but instead we're with you, and that's okay. We'll eat something. I almost ate a moth earlier while I was talking.
Delicious moths.
If you want to catch more moth-eating goodness, head over to superliminalfilms.com. We got everything we do over there. If you're looking for a specific thing, YouTube, I don't know, social media of some stripe, we're on it.
Twitch.
Twitch is good. That's where we do live stuff.
We play it at a game. And if you like to watch it a game, that's where we play it a game.
Yeah, if you want to hang out and not just watch movies with us, but have us play some games at you, Twitch is great. Everywhere's great. If we're there, it's great by default.